Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday the 7th of February 2023. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying your week. This is the New York Times hard level Sudoku puzzle, which I should be bashing out in a minute. Just a word of warning for newcomers to the channel: I do not promise you a notation free game, nor do I promise you the most beautiful or elegant solution or even the fastest solution. No, that's not what this channel's about. I like to chat to myself and play the odd game of Sudoku stuffed in there with the aim of getting to the end, but not necessarily in the best or most efficient way, but I will get you to the end if you are stuck on the game yourself. In a logical and legal way, of course. I mean, no cheating or guessing. Right. I see there's an article in The Guardian about Japanese school kids complaining about the size and weight in particular of their backpacks, which in some cases can go up to 10 kilograms. Outrageous amounts for a small kid to be carrying. It might be good exercise in some ways, but I think if you're doing it all the time and not necessarily good for your back if you're walking along with this weight on. We had similar problems in Thailand a while back. I'm not sure if that problem's been sorted out yet or not, but of course, generally speaking, it's the poorer kids who suffer from this, because the richer kids will have iPads and nowadays can scan stuff and look at it from their Dropbox account and all this kind of stuff. Technology helps a lot. Of course, they do need to take books home for homework and things like that, so you can't just say put them in a locker. Yeah, a problem, but one that surely can be sorted out. Shall we get on with our game of Sudoku for today? Let's examine what we've got. There we go. There's I was just about to say I don't see anything, but I do. I see a 3 blocking across like that. So we will get ourselves a 3 there. Other intersecting numbers are only the 7 and 1, which we already have, so that's not much use then, is it? Can we do anything else with that 3? I don't think so. Alright, let's go on a digit scavenge, shall we? That'll do. Let's have 2s then blocking up towards the top. That might help. And let's examine this column since we're in the vicinity. We have 1, 2, 3. We don't have... Oh, we do have 4. We don't have 5. 5, 6, 7. Okay, good, because we have 6 and 7 down here, so we got ourselves a 5 just there. Speaking of 5s, we can place 5 blocking up there and across here, so that will give us a 5 there, which in turn will put 5s into those squares. Down here we have 5s like that. Up here we have 5s there. Okay, what were the other missing numbers here? 6 and 7, was it? Okay, not sure about those yet. Maybe we'll look at this. 5s. Ones. Okay, let's just try again. I see the 3 blocking down here, so I do see that 3s are in those squares. I don't know that that helps me. Ah, it puts 3s there, so 3s are down there. Okay, we'll get back to that later, I guess, but if I can remember that 3s are in those squares, it might help a bit. He said in a questioning tone. Okay, just a few seconds now and I shall switch to pencil marking mode. There are a lot of pairs stuck in and around, but I don't quite know how it gets me to where I want to go. Okay, let's finish this game. So let's start with the 1s. We have 1s up here. And there's our first pair. There's another pair of 1s down here. Okay. Anything decent going on with the 2s? I don't think so. Now, 3 I discovered already. We have a lot of 3s. We have 3s in those squares, and we have 3s like so. We have 4s in those squares. We have a pair of 4s up there as well. And down here. We have a pair of 5s there, and 5s here, and 5s there. like I said, there are quite a few pairs around, but I find that was enough to do a lot for me. Well, a few pairs, but not enough to do great things with, I guess. So, looks like I'm going to be stuck with candidates again. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 8, 9. Okay, so I shall just get on with it. Up here, we're looking for 5s, we're looking for 6s, and we're looking for 9s, and we don't know anything about any of those. 5, 6, 9. There we go. And over here, we're looking for, oh, not 1s, 2s. Blocking across there, so we get 2s in those squares. And 6. Blocking up here. Is that a single 8? I think that's an 8, isn't it? We've got 6 blocking up here like this, so we get 6 in those squares like that. And we've got 7 and 9. I think this is 8, isn't it? It is. That's got to be an 8. Okay, that will give us a pair of 8s down here, but we've got a blocking 8 here, so the 8 goes into that square there. That gives us a pair of 3 and 8 here, so that's useful, isn't it? We know that 3 and 8 are in these squares now. So in this block here, we're still looking for 1 and 2, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. We're looking for 1 and 2. We have a 2 blocking here, so that can't be 2, and it's nothing else. So we're only looking for 1, so that has to be a 1 then. So that would be a 1, and we can remove that square there. Now we've got a pair of 3 and 1 down here. We can get rid of that candidate 5, and we can actually place 5 into that square there. We'll also get ourselves a 4 here, and that will give us a pair of 4s up there, like so. Okay. Now back down here, we got our 1. Now what about the 2? What do we know? Do we know anything about the 2s over here? I think not. We've got ourselves a 3, 8 pair here, so we know that the 2s are still possible, like that. Actually, no, because we've got 2 blocking here and 2 blocking here, so 2 has to appear here. This has to be a 9 then. It can't be a 2, in fact. And we can get rid of candidate 9 there. So we're left with a pair of 2 and 7. And these squares have to not be 2 or 7. That means they are 6 and 9. Can we say if we've got 6 or 9 up there? No, I don't think we can just yet. But anyway, we know it's going to be 6 or 9. Is there anything else I need to do up here while I'm around? Okay, let's finish this block here as well then. So we've got 2 blocking across here like this. We get ourselves 2 in those squares. 5 blocks up here and up here. So in fact that's a pair of 5s there. What do we know? 6 blocks up here like this. So we have a pair of 6s in those squares. And actually 9 blocks up there, so we have a pair of 9s there, So what does it mean? It means that this cannot be a 2. So we can get rid of the 2 there, and we'll have a 6, 9 pair up like that. All right. All right, it's looking okay. Let's come down here. We have 2 blocking across here like this, so that will give us a 2 in that square. And if this is 1 and 3, the only numbers that are left here are 6 and 9. We can't say which is which, so we'll put in both. And that will give us 6s somewhere across there. And for the 9s, can we say? Not yet. Okay. Right, but it's not too bad anyway, I think, in terms of the candidates. We have 1s blocking across here like this, and a 1 blocking down here, so we will get 1s in those squares. We have 2 across like this. 3, 4, 5 is done. 6 blocks across here and up here, like so. So 6 still possible in those squares. 7, 9 are done. How about the 8? We have an 8 blocking down here. Do we know anything else about the 8s? No, I don't think so. So we can still put 8s in those squares. 3 blocks this square here, so, and across here, so we get 3s in those squares. 5 we have already. 6, where's the 6? Hello, there we go. 6 blocking across here. I don't think we know any more than that, so 6 goes in those squares. 7 blocks down here, and this is a pair of 3 and 5 by the looks of it. Is it? No, it's not, because we got 3s up there. I tell a lie. So 7 blocks down here. So 7 is actually still possible in those squares. And what else? 8 blocks down here. And I think that's all we can say. Right then. Okay, let's move along there. Down here we are looking for 3s, and they are still possible like so. We're looking for 7s, which block across here and down here, so we get 7s still available in those squares. We have 8 blocking across like this, so we have 8s still there, and 9 blocking across here like this, so we have 9s in those squares. Okay, let's come to the final block to put digits in. 1 is still possible in those squares. 2 blocks across here and across here. So in fact we have a pair of 2s down here. 3 blocks down here. Any more? Nope. 7 blocks across here and down there, so 7 in those squares. 8 across here and down here, so 8 in those squares. And 9 is done, so we are now complete in terms of candidates. Let's see what we can find. Okay, let's see if I've got any pointing pairs that I've missed. Or indeed any kind of obvious Sudoku solution, just in case. Although it is unusual for newspaper games, I think. Okay, here we go. Right, 1 3 1 3 and 1 3 7 here. Right, now we have a unique rectangle pattern, right? Now we just an explanation. So we cannot have 1 3 in either of these. Let me re-explain. Let me explain it back. One of these squares has to be 7, right? Must be 7 because we can't have a 1 3 in all 4 of these squares. That would end up with a unique rectangle, which is disallowed in a valid Sudoku puzzle. So in other words, one of these squares must be 7. So what does it mean? It means that up here, right, that can't be 7. That has to be 2. And it also means that because we know one of these squares is 7, this 7 can be removed as well. Okay, so now up here we can see that is the only place where a 7 can appear, and so hopefully that will be enough to go on. So 2 then blocks over here, that will be a 5, and this will be a 2, and this is a 6. 2 and 6 we have, that's a 5. Last number up here is a 4, so it looks like that's enough to kill the game off if you were stuck and wondering where to go. That's it. Let's get rid of candidate 4 there. I presume that's it. I might be speaking prematurely, of course. There could be other challenges to go. I'm not sure yet. Right, we have a 5 here, so this 5 can also be removed. Let's see what we have. 6, 9, okay. Alright, it's looking good. I'm just going to go through the digits, I think, in case there's something really obvious now. Yep, I gotta get rid of the 2 here. I need to do some cleaning up here, I think. Oh, 4 is actually complete. How about that? I didn't know we've completed digit 4 already. Okay, we've got 6 here, so let's get rid of those candidate 6s. We'll place a 6 in this square, and that will give us an 8 here as well. which leads to a 3 over here. We have 3 and 8, so that must be 6. So 7, 6, 7 we have, that's 8. Let's get rid of the 8s here, and also let's get rid of the 7 there. Okay, the 7 leads to a 2 over here, and a 7 there. And this is an 8. So 2 in that square. We have 2 and 8, so that's a 1. This will be 3. Let's get rid of the 3s down there. That leaves us with 1, 7. That looks okay. We have 2s blocking across and a 2 down here, so that'll be our 2 then. There's just one number to get down here. It looks to be a 9. So let's get rid of these. No, let's just place a 3 there, save a bit of time, and then the 1 goes there. Let's get rid of candidate 1 in that square there. Right. What's left? Oh, 2, I've got 3s now. Okay, so we have 3 in this block already. So let's just get rid of the 3s there. We see that that can't be 3 now. This must be a 5, and that will be our 3. Okay, 5. We have 5 here, so that can't be 5. That must be 5. And this 5 will be removed. 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9. Yeah, that's okay. Looking good. 6. Where are you? Give me a 6. 6. Give me a 6. Okay, so this then must be 9. Oops, wrong mode selected. 9. And our 6 goes here. 9 is in this square. 6 is in this square. Down here, 9. Over here, 6. 6 and 6 blocking there, so that must be a 6. Let's get rid of those candidates. Right. 1 digit missing from this column, which is an 8. So this is a 3. Our 8 goes here. This must be a 7, of course. And this will be a 9. 7 blocks across here, so this is 1. 7 is in that square. 1 blocks across here, that's a 3. Our 1 is there, that's it. So not too bad with candidates, but those people who are notation free solvers, good luck to you. Bye bye.